I know if you're looking out your window, especially to the south of us, you're thinking, okay, I didn't get that much snow yet. But the big story we've been talking about is how the southern areas, we're going to get that ice.
Yeah, a lot of ice. And you know, Maureen, a lot of the school closings at the bottom of the screen, when you have a school closing, you're so excited to get out there as a kid to play in the snow. And that's what Austin is doing. He's down playing in Canton with Flat Dave and showing us what's going on.
Yeah, we're pumped up. Yeah, hey, Dave, I'll tell you what, it's not just me, but we also got Flat Dave over here. And hey, breaking news, the snow has finally made its way to Canton and Stark County. We've had quite the progression this morning. I walked outside around 4 a.m. this morning, and it was rain. And then you saw that it was, you know, a little bit of a sleet, and then it's turned into freezing rain. And now we have full-fledged snow, and right on cue, we have ODOT going by with the plow. And hey, they have done a phenomenal job this morning. We've been seeing them about every 15 minutes or so salting, and now they've started to plow. Earlier, we did not see much snow accumulation on the highway, where obviously now you can see that that's definitely taking place. They're not just salting, they're not just using that brine, but also using that plows. But if you're heading out to your car, this is going to be the site. This is my car, and just you're not just dealing with the snow this morning, but also with the ice. Holly, a very thick sheet of ice here, and I left Dave the scraper, Holly, and just slacking, pure slacking this morning. And I don't get it. Maybe it's because he's made of cardboard, or maybe just because he has the ambition of a cardboard, but who knows?
I'm concerned about Flat Dave.
Holly,
he's really seen a lot of elements this morning.
Yes.
He'll
be all right. He's fine. He's resilient. He's resilient. Puts a little hair on his chest, you know?
And I'll take it from there.
Wow.
Do I have to, Dave?
I don't know.
All right. You need a coat out there, Dave, okay? Flat Dave.
Like I said, he's having fun down there, Holly.
I mean, apparently. So we've got plenty to talk about, and it's all about the snow today. And of course, the ice is how a lot of you started inland, as Austin just mentioned. So we're going to see temperatures continue to drop. We're talking about the second wave that's moving in. Matt and I have you covered through this morning, and it'll be live updates through the Today Show. And Matt's going to get into some impressive amounts that we're planning on. I'll show you in just a moment, because I know a lot of you are waking up and thinking, well, where is it all? And it's coming. So we have over 600 closings on our eye-alerts scrolling at the bottom of the screen. We've got heavy snow coming down, especially inland right now in parts of Wayne County and also in Holmes. And where we just checked in with Austin, we are indeed now all snow through much of Stark County. We're also seeing scattered snow showers through Medina and our west and east suburbs. There's a bit of a lull a little further west, but that will quickly fill in again. Geauga County we'll go west side here. Rocky River's getting snowed on, Lakewood, Tremont, Ohio City, but then you travel towards Lorain and things are a little quieter for the moment. So it'll be a little periodic at times, but then it's really going to get steady, and it's very blustery. So in addition to the snow, we will have the blowing and the drifting snow, anywhere from 10 to 20 to 25 mile-an-hour winds. We're in the 20s. It already feels like it's in the teens. It's going to drop into the teens heading into this evening. And this is not just a morning event. This is going to be afternoon commutes, evening commutes. I know so many of you have to get out and go to work today, just as we're here, and you need to be careful and take plenty of time, because the roads are going to be tough. I mean, look at how massive this storm is, and there's so much more coming our way. So with that being said, these are projected snowfall amounts. For the vast majority of you, it's going to be 7 to 11 inches of snow, and even a bit upwards of that if we get some lake enhanced happening. And, you know, Matt, a lot of our viewers and friends are waking up right now thinking, where is it all? But it's coming our way.
Yeah, Holly, and that's a legit question. A lot of people saying, okay, we're going to get 11 inches by the end of today. Is that really true? And it's got to fall in a hurry, and I do think it does as we go throughout the daytime hours. And it's got to come pretty quickly, right? It's already coming in from the southwest as we speak. So in terms of the snowfall rates, that's how we get there, right? Over the next couple hours, we're going to be dealing with snowfall rates that continue to pick up. We've seen that throughout the course of the morning. You can see as we go through time, we're expecting some of the highest rates to be not just this morning, but all the way through the 5 o'clock hour. Why? Well, we've got this storm system that Holly showed, but down towards the south, there's an area of energy being pushed into the system that's creating lots of uplift. So you can see some of the heavier snow now breaking out, not just in areas of southwestern Ohio, but it stretches through Indianapolis all the way down into Arkansas and Oklahoma. That is our snow today, and we're expecting it to be persistent, moderate to heavy at times, and that's how we're going to get our totals later on today. And you notice in some of those live shots, snow becoming a little bit fluffier as well. well. That'll help it to stack up, but that certainly is going to be the case as cold air continues to build in. Still some decent pushes of snow right now. We're still dealing with some icing down to the south. This radar called the correlation coefficient, never mind that word, but what it shows us is where the mixing is. Areas that you see that are colorful here, south of that line, still dealing with some sleet or some freezing rain droplets mixed in with some of that snow. And we expect that line to hold throughout the day, maybe even coming further north as that low pressure approaches. Your National Design Martin hour-by-hour outlook here, this is what it looks like on the map. You notice the icing down towards the south. That's where we're going to have less in terms of snowfall accumulation. But north of that, boy, it is game on. We're going to have a persistent moderate to heavy snow all the way through that evening rush hour. So this will add up quickly, likely an inch an hour at times. Later on tonight, that's when this low starts to pull away, so we'll lose the bulk of the snow. We'll likely have some banding through tomorrow morning of some occasional bursts of snow, but the bulk of it, again, will be out by tomorrow morning. We talk cold air thereafter. We're going to struggle to get out of the teens for highs tomorrow. And then tomorrow night we go likely below zero. Here's the latest model run of a model we call the HRR, the HRRR, updates every hour or so. And you can see some of these numbers very much in line with our forecasts in terms of some very heavy snow falling in a hurry today, but a real sharp cutoff down to the south where we go from something in Canton down to nothing in Dover, New Philly, or some lighter totals nonetheless. The snow I mentioned is going to be fluffier this afternoon. That blows around. It's easy to remove as well, but you notice that wind will continue to ramp on up, so that will blow around that snow, blowing and drifting snow likely through tomorrow. Union Home Mortgage 7-day forecast. Cold tomorrow. We have some flurries on Saturday with another weak system that glides through here, but quiet after that with partly cloudy skies and quiet conditions finally for 4 days. How about that? Your entire weather team's going on vacation.